Folks, this is gonna be one of the most effective and the most productive video, trust me, on this particular YouTube channel, because now I actually want to discover or undiscover something which is so deeply hearted in cybersecurity. How actually these rackets in India, how actually these scams are going on. Trust me, when it comes to cybersecurity or whenever it comes to opening up a startup regarding in this particular field, it actually needs two stuff which are actually kind of a core heart of this particular field. When I used to say this word, this particular term, on what this video is dedicated to, most of the people feel that this is going to be mad, like this has no relation between each other, and the term is digital marketing. I understand that if you are a cybersecurity geek, if you are a blockchain passionate, if you are AI passionate, you might be thinking that AI or that digital marketing has nothing to do with cybersecurity. Then why Dipanshu is actually boasting upon cybersecurity and digital marketing? But trust me, when it comes to digital security, that's digital marketing plus cybersecurity, it is actually the main asset which is helping these scammers grow up. Okay, now just to dig upon this particular video, I actually appeal you that watch this video till the end. I assure you that you will be not regretting after this complete video, and do give it a share, because this is something which everyone should be aware of, which everyone should be watching out, whosoever is actually related to cybersecurity. And once again, if you are watching me new, if you are landed somehow recommendedly, if you are new to this particular YouTube channel, don't forget to turn that bloody hell red subscribe button into grey, and don't forget to press the bell notification so that you can receive any latest information about cybersecurity, AI and blockchain. That's absolutely a clap community. So let's begin. Okay, so one of the most common attack in cybersecurity, you all must have heard about that. This is known as phishing, right? But guys, to be very honest, to be very frank, Google and a lot of more search engines, which includes Opera, Safari, Internet Explorer, even Mozilla Firefox, they all have banned all these phishing pages. Now how phishing works? First, before starting out in digital marketing, I just want to give a brief about phishing in just a single line. Here, an attacker tries to clone a legitimate website. They just copy up the source code and paste it on another hosting. They tell you that this is a legitimate website. You simply log in, appearing that yes, this is the original Facebook, but you are actually entering your credentials to somewhere else, and these credentials are getting transferred to your attacker, right? This is how actually phishing works. But since Google bots, AI bots, and there are a lot of mechanisms which have been established in all these major companies, now they usually detect phishing. They actually compare all the source code from a legitimate website. They consider whether the source code is plagiarized or not. If it seems to be plagiarism mean actually that if the source code is copied, your complete website will be get flagged. In common term, flagged means banned. So your domain, I hope you must be aware of that. That is www.yourdomain.com, which looks like a unique identity. That will be banned from all the search engines. Your complete money waste, and you would not be able to do something. But when it comes to attackers, right, even the phishing scams are right now prevailing, and we all are aware with that. We can't deny the fact that phishing has been so much prominent even now when it compares to when it actually comes to hack out any social media account. There are still attackers who are targeting up a lot of more users. How they are actually doing? Why Google is not banning their websites? Why actually Internet Explorer, why Mozilla Firefox are promoting their plagiarism websites? Now let me tell you something very secretive on this particular topic. Suppose you simply, I hope that I would be definitely making another video on cryptography, but a single thing, that how I have personally been experiencing this. I wanted to hack someone's Facebook account, very true, and it's almost like around a year back. What I did, I copied the source code of Facebook, converted it or encrypted it. I just used the encryption of bash code 64. That was the encryption I used, and after converting that to this particular encryption, I posted that. Right now, when Google bots arrived, they landed over the website, they felt that source code is different. They didn't try to actually decrypt that particular source code and can match out with the regular Facebook. They didn't do that. That was your fault of Google. But this how I benefited. The first thing is, I simply hosted up my complete, phishing website, right? I just completely hosted my fake or cloned Facebook account, right? Now, how I actually use digital marketing to empower my cybersecurity skills. I use Google AdWords, I use Instagram AdWords, and I use Facebook AdWords. Now, if you are a good digital marketer, I have already been doing out Microsoft, Google, Bing, and Yahoo certified digital marketer. I am. That's why I know a bit more about digital marketing as well. And just in a brief, I just wanted to let you know how digital marketing helped me out is I simply targeted up my audience. I choose Berlin as one of my targeted location, right? Because Berlin is a kind of a small nation when it compares to others, and here the people were even so not good in technology. That's why I targeted Berlin. Okay. Now what I did using Instagram and Facebook ads, I targeted up my audience not globally but just specifically in Berlin, and that's how I even targeted using the gender base. These all are the tricks of digital marketing if you are aware with that. I am just telling right now about Instagram and Facebook marketing, right? I will be coming to the Google marketing as well. Now what I did, I simplified my narrowed down my digital marketing skills. I filtered out every advertisement. I selected Berlin as the targeted audience. I selected 18 to 22 years of age group over Instagram and Facebook as my targeted audience. Thirdly, I selected females and children's when it compares to less than 16 years, and females, because males are actually been so much good in a kind of an software work. So I just tried to simplify out my search results. That's why I used children's and specifically targeted females. Trust me, this was a kind of a boom for me. Just within a single night, I managed to hack 20 plus Facebook accounts of Berlin, and not, trust me, like it was not me who was just doing that. It was completely going on anonymous basis. It was completely going on an kind of an, you know what we say, that research work which I was doing that. And guys, to be very frank, this is the kind of a disclaimer that you should not be trying that for an illegal purpose. I never tried it for illegal purpose. I have actually assuring you that I have not even changed out any kind of a credential. I just simply deleted that file as well, and you need to be assured of me, I guess so. And this how I was actually preparing up my research work and managed to land up something so cool, like combining digital marketing and cyber security. Now I would like to throw light upon Google marketing, how Google AdWords were actually a kind of a best asset for me when it compared to cybersecurity research work. I simply use Google AdWords, and trust me, Google AdWords is something so amazing and so expressive out of things in all these digital marketing stuff. There are a lot of marketing platforms. You can either blog, you can either comment out in your YouTube videos, you can either comment out in Quoras, you can actually do words of mouth, you can use Chinese whispers, you can actually use the Instagram and Facebook kind of an advertisements. But Google AdWords were a kind of a best source for me, which actually helped me out. In Google AdWords, I simply targeted out my audience, and just within a single day I managed to cross more than 25 plus search results. So in overall, I managed to hack 45 plus social media websites, just social media accounts, not websites, it's my fault, but I managed to hack more than 45 plus social media accounts just in 2 days with digital marketing technique, right? But on the other hand, while if you are a good cybersecurity researcher, no matter how good you are in cybersecurity, if you are zero in digital marketing, you don't know how to approach up your victim, you don't know how to approach any attacker, you don't know how to approach anyone on internet, then it is of no use. Your complete knowledge will be only limited to you, and until unless there is a kind of a phrase in Hindi कि ज्ञान बांटने से बढ़ता है, right? So if you are just expressing up your something, if you are just spreading your knowledge, it is obvious that you will be getting more in return, and that's what I was actually doing out till now, right? This how I actually use digital marketing and cybersecurity combined, and a kind of a good response I actually get, right? Now what I just need to make you aware with this fact is that when it comes to any kind of such practice, either you are a blockchain expert, either you are an artificial intelligence expert, no matter if you are good in cybersecurity. But when it comes to digital marketing, you should be actually touchy with all these topics. You should be familiar with what are the basics of digital marketing, how to decrypt that, how to encrypt that. There are a lot of more things which you should be focusing upon. This how everything works out, right? There are a lot of more knowledges which we can be sharing out in more productive videos. Till then, if you actually like this particular video, if you actually want a practical over that as well, like how I decrypted or how I encrypted that particular stuff in base 64 encryption, then you can definitely definitely just comment it out, and I will be looking forward for that if it would be possible, and if it again like in the guidelines of YouTube that I can just make you familiar with all that, I will definitely be coming up with something very huge. And till then guys, just subscribe out this button, this particular YouTube channel, the Cyber Agents. If you haven't yet shared out our videos to anyone else, I would be preferring just go and just make it boom, right? So let's meet on another video. And if you are new to this YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like this video. If you are having any kind of a doubt, just follow the links in description below. I am available over all the social media platforms. Just comment out your queries. I am usually so much updated on YouTube that I reply usually to all the comments. Till then, take care, bye bye.